I got one that just popped up. I had a different one about Venezuela. I was going to talk about, how they're making the American troops sign NDAs, which is another issue. But I got one here. Russia to supply missiles to Venezuela. Warns of surprises for Trump. Russia has announced that Moscow will consider providing Venezuela with its advanced Orsnik mid-range ballistic missiles as the Donald Trump administration ramps up its military presence in the Caribbean nation. Deputy head of state, Duma's Defense Committee, said Russia already supplies weapons to Venezuela and that nothing prevents it from delivering Orsnik missiles to Caracas. He also noted that Russia is a key provider of military hardware and supplies a full range of weapons from small arms to combat aircraft to the government of Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro. We supply the country with almost the entire range of weapons from small arms to aircrafts. Information about the volume and exact name of what is being transported from Russia is secret, so the Americans may be in for some surprises, he said. If people don't know, America, we are pretty close to invading Venezuela. Excuse me. They talked about, I had some chips. They already talked about bombing military installations, saying they're drug depots, and they're going to take over their oil fields. That's kind of basically what's going on right now. That's why they're blowing up all these boats. They've killed 64 people. They've been 3 survivors. They've had to give all the survivors back to their countries because they couldn't prove that they had drugs on their boats. You know what I'm saying? They're just out there killing people. They've killed them in the Pacific and they've killed them in the Atlantic. They're down America. If you don't know, we are doing a whole campaign in the Caribbean right now. We have warships down there. We have soldiers. We have CIA agents that have been captured on land in Venezuela trying to do false flags. Like, we are in a full-blown operation in Venezuela right now.
Yep. I mean, and he's going to go in and this is going to become a conflict. It's going to happen. Venezuela is basically a huge piece on the chessboard. It's huge. I mean, they have over 306 billion barrels of oil, which is like 70 something, like maybe 60 something million 60 something billion, barrels of oil, more than the next country, which is Saudi Arabia. I mean, they have more barrels of oil than like there's more of a separation between them and Saudi Arabia than the United States has total. That's pretty much can give you an understanding of what this is. This is the Saudi Arabia of the Pacific, pretty much. So when we really look at this, we have to understand this is already going to happen. He sold this when he went and told them, if you give me $1 billion, I'll make sure we cut through all the red tape. I'm sure they gave him a lot of money that we don't even know about. He's going to be a part of this. You think Trump's not going to put his fingers in this deal too? He solidified his family forever. Yeah. He's basically put himself into the conversations with, not to say right now exactly, but with the Walmart's children, the Waltons, and all the rest of people. You look at it, his son Barron is the wealthiest 18-year-old in the world, as far as, like, I think he's worth like almost $200 million or something like that, because of the money that he's made since being in office.
As long as they can keep the power structure together. Because the whole thing, I think about it, everything they've done,
it's done already.
Well, I mean, everything is done, but everything's been it's corruption. You know what I'm saying? So if something happens where he ends up leaving office, somehow democracy turns back into a republic and what it used to be, which it won't.
Okay. What'll happen? What'll happen though?
Nothing, because they didn't do nothing to him last time.
No, I'm not about doing anything to him. It's like this. His corruption is only corruption based off the fact that we know he's getting this because of the office. He can't get in trouble for any of that stuff. I can't get in trouble for any of that. So but my corruption is, I'm buying stocks from you, or I have an interest in this company. I have this. That's legal. These are all legal things. Maybe they might go back and
he can't do anything because he has full immunity.
You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, and so at the end of the day, you're in. This is a wrap. What are they going to do? You're going to be mad at you because your family's taking a stake here. They might be able to go back and say, we want you to sell that stake. Oh, okay, great. Now let me go ahead and realize the income from this sale and get these billions of dollars in my pocket. Now I can take that money and do what? Go buy into something else. At the end of the day, I can, like, what did Bill Gates do when he saw that they were attacking Microsoft and trying to break them up? They had a antitrust case back in the late 90s where they're supposed to break up into 3 companies. All he did was wait them out. He waited till that administration was out of office, paid the next administration, and then that case went away. This is all he has to do. He's in there. You can't do anything to him. What am I going to do if I have the money? Same thing what was his name? Rockefeller did when they came after his Standard Oil. He said, oh, okay, let me break myself up into 50 different companies, but I want, like, I think he took like 30 to 50% of each company. So when he gets his money back, he's just going to spread it out amongst other companies. It doesn't have to be in the Trump company. You can come take me down, but can you go take down Apple? Can you take down Nvidia? Can you take down this company, that company? Or I'm going to be diversified, and you can't ever get me. Bill Gates is, I think he has 3% of his wealth in Microsoft now. He understood the assignment. This is what
Bill
he'll
Gates
do.
got so much money, he just be giving it away. He could be the richest man in the world. He's like,
there's a reason why he's giving it away. When you start having so much smut and dirt taking up on your name, you tend to end up wanting to start being a very, very, let me change the image instead of me being looked at as what I might be looked at as. When they start bringing out the files and everything else with your name in them, let me go ahead and change that dynamic and say I'm this guy who gives away free vaccines and does all this other great stuff around the world. This is what people do.
Well,
it's just part of the game.
Bill Gates knows if his name comes up, everybody else's name is coming up. He's like, because he wasn't the only one on that island.
Hey, Nino give out turkeys. Billionaires give out money.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying? This is pretty much what ends up happening. Let me